Yeah, well, you have that weird thing where like your bodily fluids are acidic.
Yeah, have you ever seen my earwax?
Wait.
No,
All
why
your
would I ever
bodily-
fucking see your goddamn earwax?
All your bodily fluids are acidic?
Most of them.
Oh, your sweat melts the keyboards,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he has his Mac that he has that aluminum finish, and wherever he rests his palms on the laptop, it eats through the metal.
Yeah, I have to get like protective covers on my laptop, otherwise like my
It's like
sweat
the
eats through
world's
it.
worst superpower.
I can slowly, over the course of 3 years, dissolve like
Yeah.
a half a centimeter of metal.
You should
could-
get gloves that just cover the palms of your hands.
You could
and that's
escape
it.
from jail. Just grab the bars.
Just
And
hold
in
on.
like 20 years, they'll
20
snap
years, I'm getting out of here.
The guards walk by, they go, "What are you doing?" Nothing. Stop it. Nope, I'm getting out of this.
Don't have to
joint.
worry about Shawshanking dirt or anything. Just,
So you live alone,
Yes.
right? So you're at your apartment alone, and then you think, I'm just gonna be cheeky and knock one out right now. You flick on a bit of porn to do that, right?
Flick it on.
Not
Barbara.
always.
Flick on a bit
Not
of
always.
porn. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Not always.
That's my. You don't?
That's the answer. I don't always need it to do anything.
Gavin is like, I don't know what your problem is. Like, you want to start asking a question, but you can't finish it. You're like, you embarrassed yourself and you stopped.
What
so
about,
you watch
what
some
about you,
porn?
Gavin? Do you
I'm not
flick on
really-
some porn?
I'm not really a porn guy.
What are you into? Girl on girl? Do you like other stuff?
It's all good, isn't it?
Once again, Gavin asked a question that Gavin refuses to answer. You don't watch porn at all?
Not really.
No
I-
porn
I've,
whatsoever.
I've never lived alone, and I feel weird about flicking that kind of stuff on when there's people in the house.
So do you ever squeeze one out?
What?
To use your terminology?
Well, you have to empty the pipes to avoid a nocturnal emission, Gus. So there you go.
So that's your way of saying yes without actually saying yes.
Does your door in your place where you live, does it lock your door?
No, it doesn't even close. Actually,
All you have to do is you just stand with your back to it and take care of business facing into the room.
Nah,
so it can't open.
so they see light like peeking under the door, except blocked by like 2 feet.
Yeah.
And then the door's like.
And your door
juddering like
handle's
this.
jiggling a little bit, just the tiniest little bit.
No, I'm really scared. I'm honestly really scared of wet dreams and stuff like that. I just wouldn't.
Why are you scared of
Why
that?
are you scared of a wet dream?
That's a weird fear to have.
Oh, because it happened to me once,
Once?
Yeah.
and it was awful.
Welcome to the condition of being male.
Well, I was.
I've never had one.
well,
Ever?
I don't think so.
I was
Ever in your
after.
life?
It was after my surgery, and on my ball. And
Yeah,
Thank you
we
for
know,
clarifying.
dude. We know your balls were cut open. Keep going.
And basically, I was letting stuff heal for many weeks after that surgery, to the point where I guess there was a build-up. And one night, I woke up sort of like shocked because I thought I just creamed myself. So so I woke up and I like checked with my hand. I was like patting myself down. I was like, oh, I guess I didn't. I guess nothing happened.
Pat
So
yourself.
I went back to sleep, and then I woke up the next morning, just caked in semen.
Okay.
Like it must have just.
Bro, nice. I would have gone with
Can
frosted.
we take a vote, please, can we move on to a different
But it
conversation?
was like it didn't come out straight away. It was weird. It was like a slow seep through the night.
Thank you. Thank you for
An admission,
continuing
an
to share
admission.
that.
Gus, do you know how he decides to end relationships? Do you know what he does?
What does he do?
He just stops talking to them immediately one day. Like 1 minute they're dating, and the next minute he just refuses to acknowledge anything they say
You're like,
whatsoever.
don't return texts or calls or emails or IMs. You just like stop cold turkey.
Yeah, it's easy.
Who'd you do that to?
Has anyone ever done that to you?
No,
Yeah, someone in the other room just screamed, "What a fucking asshole!"
no, but it's just like, for some reason, I just find it really easy just to, like, there's
Be an
someone in
asshole?
there's someone in my life, and I can just be like,
No, I think more than that. I think you just want to avoid the confrontation. You just
Yeah.
don't want to have to deal with the emotional fallout from telling someone, "I don't want to be with you
Honestly,
anymore."
I think breaking up with someone is worse than being broken up with.
Breaking up with somebody is worse than being broken up with. Okay, I can see that.
100%.
So that's what I was saying. I was explaining this, and I actually saw a conversation where someone was like, "Hey, Gav, what's up? What are you doing today? Hey, I didn't hear from you today. Hey, I didn't hear from you yesterday. What's going on? How you doing? Love you." And then like later that day, like, "Are you getting these?" And then it's this descent into hatred from there of just like analysis of his personality and no
like,
response
do you
from him.
just start assuming that he's dead? Or what do you, like,
No,
I think after a while you hope he's dead if you're in that situation. I'm sure that's what some of these girls think.
I think every relationship I've ever been in, I initiated the breakup. Like I'm always the dumper, never the
See,
dumpy.
this is the thing. I never date anyone. I'm never in relationships really. It's just like seeing someone. It's not like we're dating and then I just ignore my girlfriend.
is this
That
a
would never
recent
happen.
occurrence or is this like back in the day? Like, have you matured, or is this something you still do?
No, absolutely not.
Well, here's the thing: is I said this, and Milana said what you said. She's like, "Oh my God, I can, it's like I talk, and it's so hard. It takes me 3 months to break up with somebody." And I said, I'm the same way. It's like it's just I got to tell somebody we're not seeing each other anymore, and that's it. Rip the Band-Aid off and just take care of it. I could never just like turn them off and just weather the comments that are coming my way from that. I just couldn't do that. And Stevie goes, "I do that." And I said, "Really?" Stevie does the exact same thing.
As Gavin.
She's completely got your technique down. She does the exact same thing.
I just think it's like less feelings get hurt.
Really? You think, no, your feelings don't get hurt because you get to ignore everything that's directed at you.
I don't think he does get to ignore it though. Because I mean, he gets the messages.
But he doesn't look at them, I'm sure. I'm sure you don't read them. You just clear the alert and you
Got
move
it,
on.
you've got it
Yeah, I
right
have a
now.
glance.
You'd be like, "Who's it from?"
Have a
That's enough.
glance.
The other day, didn't you tweet or send an email about how no one ever returns your texts? And I was like, "This fucking asshole. I have the lowest percentage of return texts in the world with you." And then
Are you
you are
kidding
completely
me? Bullshit.
Absolutely.
Whip 'em out. Whip out
You
your phone.
never
Yeah,
I can't
return
whip out my
texts.
phone. I got my
Open
phone
up the
tucked
phone.
away.
That'd be a great app where it just analyzes your messages and
Brandon
and does-
agrees, by the way.
Bullshit. All right, here we go.
It should just do the ratio of like
gonna whip
blue
it
to
out.
white on the
Yeah.
messages. Like, who's the worst at returning?
All right, let me see here.
You'll look it up.
Don't show any of those naked pictures I sent you.
Come on.
Let me see.
at
here.
our-
Or show them. What do I care?
Yeah, seriously.
We made frag dude.
There are some people in my.
I need some new
text.
porn.
Who's the worst about texting?
You.
I'm not even close.
You're pretty good.
You're 10 times worse than I am when I text
Well, I'm
you.
not going to
That's-
say me, am I?
Oh no, you're probably not.
Yeah,
Let me see here.
you sent me a text in LA. You're like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm over here. Where are you?" No reply. Then an hour later, "Oh, oops, getting on the plane." I was like, "You fucking asshole." Like, that's the epitome of the Burnie texting experience.
All right,
In
here
your
it
defense,
is.
You did reply, but it was an hour late and impossible to do anything at that point.
7:31 p.m. Are you at the club in the airport?
Is this Gus talking?
That's
Gus
him.
immediately replies, "Yeah, I'm by the bar. Where are you at?" An hour and a half later, "Oops, leaving for plane." Okay.
See?
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's
it's
true.
justified right there.
You text me as well, though, didn't you?
Like Denmark's like, God, I don't even want to say because I'm gonna get it wrong. It's like north of Germany, like on that northern coast of Europe.
And those are Danish people.
Yes, Danes.
Danish.
You don't say Danish anymore?
Danish makes me think of like a tasty breakfast pastry.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Danish pastry. Maybe that's where it
Dane
comes
sounds
from.
like a dog.
So, do you still call people from the Netherlands Dutch?
Called needs.
What?
Yeah, Dutch.
Nederlanders.
Nederlanders.
All right, let me see. Which countries are Scandinavian?
I want to know something.
Go ahead.
Why did you go quiet when I was talking about wet dreams?
Because I told you a story one time where we went to Scotland. You weren't with me. We went to Scotland. I actually had a wet dream on a plane.
What?
Yeah.
Did you know this? Is that
Yeah,
why you
he
asked
knew it.
him?
He brought it up. But I'll own it. I don't give a shit. So,
There's no worse place you could have
yeah.
a wet dream than a
Barbara, and I
plane.
was like,
On a
in
plane.
my 30s. I was in my 30s. I didn't realize I had been on a trip. I'd been, away from home for like 2 weeks, and I just hadn't thought about it. And I was just, oops.
Apparently you were thinking about
Yeah,
something.
I got upgraded to business class, which was really nice and exciting. So
You had a wet dream in business class.
yeah,
Well, at least they
Plane.
help you clean up in business class.
business.
You had a wet
I tell.
dream,
I tell.
Yeah.
sat next to a bunch of people.
Jeff,
Sat next to Jeff.
he's dreamy. I mean, anybody be in my shoes, he'd do the same
He has
thing.
very blue eyes.
So did you get what I get? Did you get the slow sleep, or was it immediate disruption? In
No, I
your
was like,
pants?
I have a problem.
Did you call the flight attendant?
Yeah, and it's like for whatever reason, I was lucky. I had a change of garments available in my
No, but
carry-on.
what did you do? Did you just go into the bathroom and change?
What did I do? You want me to draw a picture
No,
of what I did? Barbara, I have a book I'd like to read with you. No, yeah, I just went to the restroom and fixed everything.
Was there any obvious?
What's that?
Was there any obvious evidence?
I'm sure there was.
Yeah,
he said
Barbara,
he had a change of clothes.
The plane is pregnant
Well, okay,
now.
no. I mean,
He's got a baby Cessna at home.
You could be uncomfortable in your own clothes, but it doesn't show.
I'm very proud. It's a single prop, but
He'll be moving up to twins soon.
God damn it.
So-
when I flew to Paris for Minecon, I got lucky and I got upgraded to business class as well. Except I got put in the last row, so I was like facing backwards in the plane and had an aisle seat. So like economy was right in front of me, so I was staring at everyone in economy who was staring right at me the whole time I was
It's
flying.
been really
It
uncomfortable.
was really bizarre.
should have been like this, like I was going to sleep.
So I was reclining all the way down, like, fuck you, going to sleep.
It's like Homer Simpson in the Simpsons movie. Just like
Yeah.
I can't imagine the realization
Yeah.
of spunking yourself on a plane.
How many
take
years
it.
I
had
don't
it
even know
been?
where to start. Like, what if the bathroom wasn't free? You just have to sit in it for a while and then.
I just got a text from Matt, who's like, oh, she's going to be pissed that I told that story. He says, hey, I need to tell you something. I said, I just waited, and he wrote, the season 10 soundtrack is now on iTunes. Be sure to plug that. So Matt's apparently all business.
Season 10.
Oh, he just texted me also. Season 10 soundtrack, and on iTunes, plug if you can.
All right.
There you go, Matt. Season 10 soundtrack.
This is
now on
great
iTunes.
context for that
Listen
conversation.
to it on a plane while you're asleep.
You may get some unintended
The
consequences.
sexy
So my
sounds of
concern
Jeff
wasn't
Williams.
so much the actual incident itself, but I always have this weird paranoia that I don't know what I'm doing in my sleep. And it's like, I have a weird paranoia that I was doing stuff in my sleep.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and I
Like
wake
grabbing
up.
at yourself or something. Pawing your
Yeah,
junk.
I mean, I was worried. I
It
was
would have
worried
been really
about that.
bad if you'd mimicked, like, if you were just asleep and you just went.
Listen, yeah, it was one of those stories where it's just one of those things that happens. You just completely have to own it.
I can't believe you've never told me this. I've never heard this before.
This is an amazing story.
yeah,
I
and
love that you just don't care. It's awesome. I mean, why hide that story?
It's funny.
It's a great
It
story.
is funny.
Yeah, well, it's like I don't think I told. I think like in the moment I was gonna go to like Jeff and go, hey, guess what? Or
Check it out.
or
It's
Joel,
not piss.
or Joel. So I didn't do that, but I did tell Gavin later. I
You
think
told me in
it's-
Australia.
Oh, it's Australia.
I almost fell on the ground. You told me at dinner.
How long had it been since your last wet dream? Between that.
What?
Years?
Since my teenage years, probably. Yeah, I guess so.
Fuck.
I've always masturbated furiously, so had
And
no
you've
problem
never
with that.
had a spontaneous emission.
No,
Never ever, really?
I don't think so. Not that
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do a test. Just hold it. See how long you go before going in the night.
See if we can make it
See,
happen.
guys always say they're happy they're not chicks because they don't get periods.
Right.
Things like this make me so happy I'm not a
Barbara,
dude.
That's
It
nothing.
never
that was
happened.
twice. in his
Getting
life.
boners in high school when you're wearing sweatpants? Who wants to deal with that?
Teenage boners are the worst.
All right, you want to think some of the full embarrassment thing too? You know when you're sleeping on a plane, right? And you wake.
I can't wait to hear this.
You do this all the time. Where you wake up, you start
You start snoring so loud that you wake yourself up.
right.
I do that all the time.
I'm worried that I made a noise and woke myself up. That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried I made some kind of.
You wake up thinking, I've spunk myself awake. What noise was I making? As that was
Right?
happening?
Did I? Was it the act that woke me up, or did I make a noise that woke
Like, you think you
myself
got, like-
up? What was the noise? So
like
that,
shouting some
right.
guy's name.
that's what I
Did I
was
get that right?
shouting
Does
a
that sound
guy's name.
Oh, Gary. What?
But that was part of the reason, I guess, why I didn't inform any of my friends that were on the plane with me, because I figured they would ask me, "Hey, why did you scream suddenly in the middle of the flight?" Kirsten Dunst, hot or not? Go.
Super hot.
Oh, she's
I
hot.
think
right?
she's really plain looking, to be honest.
I think she's
Get
good
out of
looking.
here.
You know what?
She's got that little snaggletooth thing going on, but
Can I tell you
it's all
something?
right.
That is a description that women use about other women. Have you ever called a girl plain looking? But women call other women they don't find attractive plain, and I don't know what that means.
No, it's not that she's not attractive. It's just she's
Generic.
she's not unattractive, but I
Right.
don't find her like the most beautiful girl ever.
Yeah, but that's
What does plain mean, though?
just there's no quality that makes her really hot.
Right.
Just she's a pretty girl.
That's enough for guys. That's
Yeah,
why guys don't say
that's
plain.
fine.
Yeah, just say that. She's a pretty girl. There you go. That's what we said. You agree with us.
I asked.
I don't think she's hot though at all.
I asked a girl I knew once to go explain that to me. What does plain mean? And the way she described it was, she goes, "Well, you could just walk into any mall in America and find a girl just as hot as her." And it's like, yeah, I want to bang that one too. You know what I mean? It's like, slow me down. I don't understand.
I think that's
that.
like the difference between the man and the female mentality.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll fuck any hot girl. I don't care.
It's like, well, she would just be like the hottest girl at the mall. It's like, I would go out with the hottest
You're
girl
saying
at the
there's
mall.
100 hot girls in the mall right now? Let's go to Hot Topic. I mean, come on.
I think
Let's go get a pretzel.
it's more like you wouldn't look twice at them.
You wouldn't look twice at them.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would not look twice at the hottest girl in the mall.
No, but there's someone who's playing. I mean,
Let me tell you something
Oh,
too.
I was looking
Classified
at
as
once
plain.
and just never look away.
Guys don't look
Dreamy.
twice at girls typically. Guys do, like if Gav's a hot girl, I'm talking to Gus and I can see everything about Gav that I need to see.
Yeah.
That's how guys do it.
Peripheral.
Girls don't do that. Girls do this. Like you talk to Barbara, and here's exactly what a girl does when she's checking out another girl. She goes like this.
The scanning and analyzing.
It's
No,
unfucking
you don't move your head.
you don't
just,
move the
You
head.
just go
that
like
was a
this.
little much.
Oh my
like
God.
You just do like this,
Yes.
like a Cylon kind of thing, like a
Well, no,
data
girl-
absorbed.
You moved your head.
Girls do that to each other, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, is that what you're saying? Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about girls.
That girls check out other girls
Yeah.
so aggressively, so much more so than guys, which guys have a reputation for doing. We don't do it. Girls do that. It's unbelievable. Like they will turn around and walk backwards to check out a girl. It's unbelievable.
It's for a few different reasons, though. For me, it's I want to see what she's wearing. I want to see what fashion she's got going on.
Mostly
Yeah.
lesbian reasons, though, right?
No. But it's like, I don't know, as a woman,
Spank
it's
bang.
sometimes nice to appreciate another woman's beauty. And
in,
it's not.
in a, like a scissors kind of way.
No, and just I appreciate you.
That can't
you're
be
good
fun,
looking.
right? Scissoring.
I don't know.
Would you,
I'll give it a shot.
Why are you
Let's do
looking
it.
at me?
I mean,
Gus
like,
and I did go in the bathroom the other day to check out each other's junk, so I don't think we're the best barometers
like-
for what's fun and not.
for example, as a guy, it feels good. The tip of your penis
Go
feels
ahead.
good. But I
Okay.
can't imagine like jabbing another dude's tip with mine and having that feel good.
Well, that's not the same
You don't understand-
sensitiveness. Really small belly button.
Can
She
I
was
see
showing
it?
everybody earlier.
Can you show
she was
me
just
right now?
like, just a belly button. Show her.
It is pretty small. It's not freakishly
I don't
small,
want to
though.
like zoom in on my belly button on the podcast.
Brandon, I
freakishly
cannot tell
small.
you how much people are going to hate you for having me on the shot while Barbara was showing your belly button. People are going to fucking
You can-
find you
You can
and
make it
kill
up
you.
to them by showing my belly button.
Let's see
Do
yours.
it, you're on camera now.
Wow, Gus.
It's below the shot. You gotta-
There you go.
That's what everybody was hoping for.
It's like
Hopefully someone will
Barbara's
make a
to get
gif
mine.
where Barbara goes to lift her shirt and they cut to that. Well,
That
that's my
cat
favorite
is
part.
the most chill cat.
And these go on for 3 minutes.
He's doing the feet as
Yeah,
well.
that's
Yeah,
my
the
favorite part
the
of the whole
bass
thing
pedal.
is that his feet are also doing bass pedal.
So it's the death metal drumming cat. And I think somebody on Reddit, they came and brought it to me. So apparently somebody on Reddit asked, would this be possible to do with Joe the cat, since Joe the cat is super laid back? And so we saw Mike Lowry in the control room about an hour ago. He was doing it with Joe.
Yeah, before we
Yeah.
went live, we had the camera set up in there, and he was doing it.
Go forward to 240. This is Gus's favorite part. Go to
247 is my favorite part. but-
Well, you gotta go a little forward
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
This is for the
the
big build up.
Right? Like most cats, you like pet them wrong, and they're like become like razor blades attached to your arm. That cat is just like no fucks given.